As a guy, you just want the easiest thing ever, right? And that's why it's so great for women too, because I've seen some of the routines you guys do, and honestly, if your hairline is thinning, then you may want to try this out. Now, for the past 12 years, I have been studying and focusing on how to rebuild my beard and hairline. Reason why I decided to do this is because as a young man in the dating market, I was struggling to access the options that I was actually attracted to. And due to the frustration that led me into, I decided to focus on figuring out a solution. Now, what is the solution? That's exactly what we're going to be discussing today. Okay, so number one, I tried castor oil, coconut oil, and all these different oils, just trying to figure out what's going to work for me. By the way, just so you guys understand, my hairline was thinning. What that means is my hairline was pretty much going to fade away, and I wasn't about to let that happen. So what I done is I figured out ways to rebuild it. I spoke to barbershops, I spoke to hair specialists, I spoke to hairstylists, I spoke to people that I could potentially help me with that, and I figured out a solution. And the solution is quite simple and straightforward, and it was actually right in front of me the whole time. Natural, essential oils. Now, a mixture of grapeseed oil and rosemary oil were able to restore the front bit of my hairline. Now, am I taking the piss by growing dreads? Absolutely I am. By the way, this grew in 3 years. But yes, I'm definitely taking the piss. And the reason why is because I understood that it wasn't just about hair. I wanted to feel better, I wanted to look better, I wanted to feel more confident about myself, right? And this is why I decided to grow hair, because not only is something that I've never been able to do, but as a young man, you want to understand what style works for you best. It may be short hair, it may be the afro thing, and it may be dreads, or it may be something else. It definitely won't be the high top though, that's for sure. That I can tell you that for free. If you think that's your best haircut, definitely tune into my other channel. I've got some stuff for you. Right, so without further ado, let's dive into what then that led me into. Okay, my beard grew through thickness because of grapeseed oil. Now, you can utilize rosemary, tea tree for the itchiness and the grapeseed, or you can just go on Amazon right now and cop yourself a discounted Black Friday deal of the oil I've procreated, which is an all-in-one oil, okay, that literally solves everything all in one. It deals with itchiness, it deals with issues with the scalp, it deals with see here, I've got a full beard, I've got my hair exactly where I wanted it to be, and it's still growing, and pretty much not sure when it's gonna stop. I might stop here maybe. So guys, stay tuned for the growth. And how's the business doing? Business doing well. We are growing. We're currently expanding in the UK. Well, pump the brakes in Europe. So if you are in Europe and you want to buy this, bear with us. You can still buy it technically because Amazon is global, actually a £1 trillion company. So you may be still able to access it. You may just need to pay slightly extra for the packaging. But either way, okay, it still gets your hair growing. Now, why is this different from other products? You've heard my story. I came from a place where not only I was struggling, but like I said, I tried. And I had a very pretty strong motive. And the motive was, I just wanted better options whilst I was dating. And I was tired of hearing people like, you go on social media. So bearing in mind, I'm not even 6 foot. Am I? You know that borderline where you feel like you're 6 foot sometimes until you meet a guy that's 6'3", and then it reminds me that you're actually still short regardless of how tall you think you are? That's where I am. So, on top of that sucking, why does that sound so wrong? On top of that making me feel crap or crappy, I now have to deal with the fact that I don't have a patchy beard in a competitive dating market where I could be dealing with guys from the US or guys from Canada or guys from Australia for the sake of one girl I'm interested in. oh, isn't that great? So I had to leverage my odds or somehow reinvent myself, and that's exactly what I done. I started going to the gym. I started looking at different hair products I can utilize. I started looking at my skin, and for that I used TG Henley, and I've been using it for the past 3 years. Honestly, it served me well. Easiest thing to use, and actually I was inspired by how easily it was to use them in order to create the product. It was like, as a guy, you just want the easiest thing ever, right? And that's why it's so great for women too, because I've seen some of the routines you guys do, and honestly, yeah, it's great. It's really good. Like, honest, good. It's good stuff. I'm just not, I ain't got time for it. I don't have the time for it. So when I looked at my option, I said, do this or do that. I picked the easier way out, which is, oh, you're telling me all in one, where all I have to do is wake up in the morning, rub some water spray on my hair, and then apply the oil to make sure that the water spray moisture is locked in, and then that's it. My hair just grows from there. That's it. That's it. No conditioner, no hot coil treatment, or no. What? Sign me up. I'm in. Right? That was it. And just like that, my beard went from being stuck at a specific level to growing to the level it's now. My hairline came back like I never left, and then my hair's growing like I have good genetics. I can't complain. This is great, right? And now what I'm doing is showing you guys how I've done it. Works for me, and I hope it works for you too. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've gained some knowledge. Look, even if you don't want to buy the oil, honestly, you want your hair to grow back, rosemary oil, grapeseed, tea tree, and castor oil for the shininess and strengthening the strands, not necessarily for hair growth. Hair growth is grapeseed, not grapeseed, jojoba and rosemary. There's so many of them, that's why I just said to buy the oil. But if you don't want to do it, look, do your research, but these are the oils that I'd recommend. Alright? Guys, without further ado, I know it's been a while, I know, listen, I've kind of been building my personal brand, and this is the business brand. So it's like, what do I do? Business, personal, business, personal, personal, business. So I just, yeah, I thought I'd be monetized by now, but it still hasn't happened. But guys, really hope you enjoyed this video, and honestly, I know that this is meant to be a business channel where we're discussing business things only, but I just thought I'll share what's happening here. Alright, so without further ado, see you in the next video. Peace.